Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do the spider stitch for the very first square of the 2023 Stitch and Scream Along blanket. You are going to need a 5.5mm crochet hook and one color of worsted weight or a number 4 medium yarn. I'm going to be using Wander 100% acrylic yarn from Furls Crochet. Starting with the foundation chain, we're going to attach the yarn onto the hook. Pull that tight. Next, we're going to chain 70. Once you have all 70, we are going to work into the second chain from the hook. So that one right there, place one single crochet, chain one, then in that same spot that we just did a single crochet, place one last single crochet. And that's what it should look like there, a nice little cluster. And we're going to start to have a V, which will be important for the next rows to come. Skip this next stitch, then working into the stitch by it, repeat that process. Single crochet, chain one, and single crochet. And all of that is happening in that same stitch there. That's what we're going to repeat all the way across for the rest of this foundation chain. So skip this one, working in that next chain, single crochet, chain one, and single crochet. Once you've made it all the way across, we're going to turn our project. We're not chaining anything at the end here, just simply turning our project. Then for the first stitch, we're going to work into that chain 1 space. This can be kind of hard to see at first. You're going to be really tempted to work into that because it seems like it's a lot easier to work into. That's not the one that we're going into. So we have a single crochet, a chain 1 space, and a single crochet. So right into this one, place a single crochet, then chain 1, and into that same chain 1 spot, place another single crochet. And now for row number 2, you can kind of see the V a little bit better. Like I said, it starts to get a little easier the more rows that you build up in the square. So we're going to repeat that all the way across. In every chain 1 space, we're going to repeat that sequence. So this next one right here, we're going to work into that. Insert your hook, single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet in that same chain 1 space. And for the next row, we'll turn our project and repeat everything we just did for that row number 1. And you can see already here, it's a lot easier to see. It makes this really nice V. There's 2 strands of yarn right there, and then 2 strands of yarn over there. Let me grab this to show. These 2 strands and these 2 strands, and right there is the chain 1 space that we're going to be working in. So much easier when you get to row number 2. And also it looks gorgeous. To build up the very first square, we're going to repeat row number 1 69 more times to have a total of 70 rows. So again, we've already turned our project. We're going to start to work into this very first stitch, which you can see really nicely here, right in between those. And keep on going with that repetition of single crochet, chain 1, and another single crochet. It's also very easy to see if you haven't done it correctly or if you've accidentally gone into the wrong space, because these V's will stack up on top of each other. So if you're ever wondering if you're doing it correctly, just take a look back at the stitches in the rows and make sure that they're all lined up nicely. All right, ghouls, so that is the very first block for our 2023 Stitch and Scream Along blanket. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, if you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, join the Ghoul Squad if you haven't, and turn on the notification bell as well, so that way you'll know exactly when February Square comes out. Otherwise, have a fantastically spooky day, and I will see you in my next video.